everyone. Today we will be talking about the circular flow of income. Let me put it in scroll for a second. There we go. Now we can go follow along. Okay, let's get started. Because land, labor, and capital are generally owned by households, firms must pay for their use. This payment, along with profits, become income and purchasing power that can be used to buy goods and services. These payments are referred to as resource income. The demand for goods and services by the recipients of resource income leads to more output, which in turn brings about additional payments of resource income. This clinical operation of demand, output, income, and new demand is illustrated by the circular flow of income diagram, which we will show later. The size of the circular flow measures the level of income and output in the economy. And here's the circular flow that I said we would see. Take a minute to look at that. And once you're done looking at that, you can see a simple model of the circular flow on the next slide. Leakages. Resource income and spending are not always equal because of leakages. Flows out of the circular flow that occur when resource income is received and not spent directly on purchase from domestic firms, saving taxes, import purchases. Then we have injections. However, at least some of these leakages are returned to the circular flow via various injections. Added spending in the circular flow that is not paid for out of current resource income, investment, government spending, exports bought by foreign buyers. A stable economy. If all the income is spent, business will sell all the goods and will be induced to produce all goods again, which could be a stable economy. Savings and investment. Leakage in the circular flow is saving. Injection in the circular flow is investment, which can be done by spending to purchase capital goods. Next, we see how a stable economy can be formed. If all of these things are done and equal, then we have a stable economy. Here is a circular flow of a stable economy. Sorry, that keeps popping up. A contracting economy. If leakage exceed injections, we have a contracting economy resulting in inventory accumulation, too little spending, a drop in prices, and planned I is less than planned S. Here's a diagram of a contracting economy. And one other one, you can see the declining prices here. Next, we have an expanding economy. If injections are greater than leakages, we have an expanding economy resulting in more goods and services produced, higher prices, and planned I is greater than now planned S. And an example of an expanding economy, or not example, a picture of what it would look like. Equilibrium in the circular flow. Equilibrium, a stable flow of total output and income. Planned I is equal to planned S, which is also injections, is equal to leakages. And the price level is stable. Equilibrium in the circular flow. Planned I is less than planned S. Injections is less than leakages. Total income and output and or the price level tend to decrease. Income falls and saving decreases until it comes back into balance with investment. Equilibrium in the circular flow. Planned I is now greater than planned S, which is injections is greater than leakages. Total income and output tend to increase if the economy is at less than full employment, which is income rises and saving increases until it comes back into balance with investment. If the economy is at full employment, the price level tends to increase. Government and the circular flow. A balanced budget. The amount spent by the government equals the amount collected in taxes. A surplus budget. The amount spent by the government is less than the amount collected in taxes. And a deficit budget. The amount spent by the government is greater than amount collected in taxes. Stable economy, and this shows a balanced budget. take a second and look at that. And now we have international trade and the circular flow. Imports are a leakage, exports are an injection. If exports equal imports, the circular flow is in balance. Usually it is not imbalanced if called a deficit balance of trade, because imports, which is leakages, is greater than exports, which is injections, or a surplus balance of trade if imports, leakages, is less than exports, injections. Stable economy, export equals import. Here's the diagram of that. Take a second. And the last picture we have is the components of the macroeconomy. This is a circular flow diagram that shows the income received and payments made by each sector of the economy. Everyone's expenditures go somewhere. Every transaction must have two sides. So look at that and look back over this podcast again if you have any questions or if you need to go over something. And that's it.